Hello? Delivery? Pizza delivery? Hello?
Pizza delivery.
Did you order pizza?
Did you order pizza?
Oh. No, I'm delivering it.
Knock knock. Pizza. Anybody order a pie? What?
Am I tripping?
Did you order this pizza?
I didn't order any pizza. You ordered the pizza.
Who?
So you're telling me...
So who's paying for this pizza?
Well,
Certainly not me.
I drove
Well,
here.
who ordered it?
Oh,
I drove here too. What are we gonna do?
Well, looks like this house has got some cameras and some lights and some microphones set up.
we could.
Do you guys want to start a podcast or something?
Oh, you could.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Sounds good.
Alright, Mia.
Welcome everybody back to For the Hype podcast.
For the hype.
Obviously today we're going to be talking about food because there's pizza on the table.
Yes.
We're also going to be eating while we talk.
Yeah, because we're hungry.
Yeah,
And
basically.
let's be real, even though, by the way, the irony is not lost on us that we were talking about, eating better and stuff like that. Now we're eating, but,
This is content.
we're
We're doing it for you guys.
Well, and we're also being sincere to who we are at this moment. Because let's be real, because, I'm pretty sure I ordered pizza the other night. I'm still doing it.
This is probably this is probably the cheapest option for it's best value for money.
Yeah. Well, you got
pizza anyway,
We
fast
actually
food
had 4,
pizza.
but we've already eaten 1.
Yeah, there's pieces missing. You can see that. Yeah. So food, glorious food,
Magical food.
All right, now I'm gonna take a bite, and then I'll get us started on our first thing we're gonna talk about. Yeah, can you hold that for me? Yes. See,
Grab one of these.
pizza is the food that brings people together. But there's lots of different fast food places. The most popular one, obviously, the one with the logo is the most recognizable symbol in the entire world, more recognized than the frickin' Christian cross.
McDonald's.
McDonald's, yeah. So, Kid Leroy.
His meal is pretty basic. It literally only has something taken away from it.
Well, no, he has the cheeseburger meal with 6 nuggets, sweet and sour sauce, minus pickles.
Yeah,
Minus pickles.
I'm not a pickle fan.
Well, I am. But that begs the question. If you were a McDonald's meal deal, what would you be? What would be your McDonald's meal deal?
Okay, that's 2 different questions.
Okay,
what I actually want to be or what I want to eat.
I'll go first, and then I'll go first because I've got an idea what I want. Okay, so the Scott meal, it would be a large Big Mac meal with extra medium fries on the side, with a 6-pack of nuggets. No, a 10-pack of nuggets with honey mustard and sweet and sour sauce, and then a cheeseburger to eat on the drive home.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Go for it.
So the
What would we call
Lee meal,
Lee meal?
double cheeseburger, large, with a Coke, no ice.
Mm-hmm. No ice.
And if I feel a little bit fancy, I will get the McBites, I think they're called. But they're usually so hit and miss, so it's not usually worth it because they're usually just stone cold. And when I say stone, you could literally smash a window with them.
So your fans who are ordering your meal just to take the chance?
Yeah,
They're
basically.
I heard the bites are good when I get the Lee meal. The last Lee meal I got was fucking shit.
Yeah, and then check your bag before you leave when you get sauce.
Yeah.
That's the most crucial thing when you're getting fast food.
What sauce
Check
would the
your
Lee
bag.
meal come with?
Honey mustard, Big Mac sauce, or sweet and sour. Any of them 3, or all
Okay.
3, depending.
That sounds pretty good.
That does sound pretty good.
That sounds pretty good.
All right. Well, my meal would definitely be. It would be a large quarter pounder meal, or any size you would like, because that's the whole deal. So quarter pounder meal with Big Mac sauce on the burger, and then 6 nuggets with. I would bring back Szechuan sauce and Cajun. Just so you can have both of those, and I would endorse those very hard.
Can't you already get them sauces?
You can get Cajun at the moment at time of recording, but you can't get Szechuan at the moment.
The only place you can get Szechuan is out of my drawer. Because I've got like, I still think I've still got like 9 packets in there. Yeah. That is the good stuff.
I just realised.
What?
We're probably going to be eating with our mouth open.
That's all right. They put it this way.
Well, I don't care.
If you just realise,
I'm not watching.
they've already noticed.
And if not, we've just told them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're eating fast food, pizza. This Domino's, Pizza Hut is all fast food technically.
It literally is fast food.
Yeah.
It's like pick up when? Now. Okay, come. It's ready.
Pizza in itself isn't fast food, but yeah, I get you. Yeah. But we've all worked in fast food ourselves. And I've worked at a Domino's before, the pizza we're eating right now. And that was a pretty fun time. And I also still had the mustache when I was doing that, so you can imagine a pizza delivery boy with that.
Can you imagine ordering a pizza and you just see that mustache walking towards your door? You'd be like, Mamma Mia! Wait, I think you literally said that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fast food. I find it's fun working in fast food. So I've worked at Hungry Jack's. I worked there for like nearly 2.5 years. Literally, when I worked at Hungry Jack's, the day I turned 13 and 9 months, when I was like the legal age back then, I literally got a job down there because like both my sisters worked down there.
13 and 9 months.
Yeah, literally 13 and 9 months. I was on the freaking broiler cooking the meats. I did it for like till I was like 15. That's actually a long time in like, teenage years. And I had both my sisters working there too, so that was like pretty fun. We got up to, there was a few shenanigans.
Did you get special treatment when you first started there?
What was that?
Did you get special treatment when you?
No, you know what? Okay, here's the thing. I didn't get special treatment, but I got treated like I was special. Let me explain. Because like when I literally started there, right? The first job you do is the broiler, right? You literally stand there and you just put the meat into the grill. You put the tray over there. It's very like still a job, And most people do that for the first like month or couple of weeks. But I literally did it for like the first 3-4 months I worked there. I was just broiler because I was like good at it. But because like I did that and I didn't really talk to anyone, I was just like doing my job. Literally because like my sisters were good with the managers. They asked like, "Is your brother like, is he special or something?" And they're like, "No, he's just working, Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
I was just like working, like put the meat in the tray. I'm like, okay.
Brad, is that one piece? Is it?
No.
Okay. I'm just.
Do you? Whereabouts? So tell us about whereabouts have you worked, Lee?
I worked at a Pizza Hut. He's already said where he worked, didn't he? Yeah. I worked at a Pizza Hut.
When you were like a teenager?
Yeah. Am I going to tell a story now about it there or later? Story time now or later?
No, you can story time now.
Okay.
Tell us the.
So like, when you start at Pizza Hut, because like basically my year group all work there, like all the boys and a couple of girls and stuff, we're all like friends and stuff. So we all got the jobs, obviously. So playing pranks on each other, and like initiation was like the jalapeno juice, like into your solo, and like they got me, and I was like, oh yeah, that's funny or whatever, but a little bit gross because I sipped it. Sorry, I was pretty-aware. Yeah, Domino's burps. I was pretty-aware. So when I had my next solo, I hid it in the cool room where they wouldn't see it. But there was 2 of them were in on the joke. So the other one's told the other one where it went. And they've tipped my drink out and then filled it halfway back up to where it was with jalapeno juice. And I've like taken a massive
like dehydrated like gulp.
Basically, solo back in the day was like their logo was like you can smash it. And I was literally smashing it. And I got about 2 gulps in. And by the time the third one, I was like, and that's because I hate jalapenos the best time. So yeah, I was almost throwing up.
I just love how like you said like you were literally smashing because the logo literally said smashing. You're like, okay, logo, jalapeno juice. Logo, why you betrayed me? I feel like, but like you're talking about like initiation and like workplace like culture. I feel like if you got like a good crew there, like you can actually have a really good like workplace, and that kind of goes back to like Hungry Jack's because like Cassie and Mel worked there, and like because they worked there for a bit, then I worked there. So even though I barely like talked to anyone, they all knew I was like their brother, so they were just like. Whatever with me, and then eventually I got
they probably all thought you were special for the first 4 months.
No. I mean, maybe.
Too hard, Kate.
Oh, but oh no. Okay. Where was I going with that? Okay, so I'll just gonna say a funny thing that happened there one time. But like, so my sister was on the drive-through. She had the headset on, and like I was like doing the fries, and she's like, put the headset on too, and I could hear her like talking to customers, and she's literally just saying like random things to customers. Like she's like, "We're going to Hungry Jack's, home of the Whopper." Like that, like, and people are like, "Oh yeah, how can I get that?" Blah blah blah. Or she'll say another time she'll go like, "We're going to Hungry Jack's, so the burgers are better." Oh yeah.
Your sister's pretty cool when we used to go there at late night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't go any further, but she used to sort
Well,
us out.
Hook you up.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any other fast food stories, Bradley?
Oh, I get the spotlight. Oh my god. Yes, I do. So at Domino's. So the only fast food place I've worked at is Domino's.
The only one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think mine was only Pizza Hut.
I've worked in cafes and restaurants
Yeah,
as
so-
well, but not fast food. Other than that, yeah. So
You could call our work
I-
almost fast food.
I have two stories, but I'll say the first one for now. I did this delivery, and it was just like so random, and my manager didn't tell me anything about it, but there were actually notes for it. But I rocked up at this place, and this dude with a beer comes out, like this Corona, is just like, yeah, you can come in for a sec. Sorry, my mate has the wallet or whatever. So I come.
You went inside?
No, not inside. No, you never go inside.
No, never go inside. Delivery
Never.
people out there, don't ever go inside the house.
No, never. No, I went out like to the back. Not the back. His garage was open, and then that leads to like the backyard fully. So I just stood outside the garage, and then this topless like waitress basically comes out. And, like I was only like 19 or something at the time, I think, or 20 maybe.
Thank God you were legal age.
Yeah.
Well, that could have been a whole other
But yeah,
incident.
she gave me the money and everything. I was like, huh? What a weird experience. And then I went back and told
did
my...
she just hand you the money? You didn't have to get it out of anywhere?
No, she
Okay.
just handed me the money.
Okay, that's good.
And,
She gave you the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, like out of one of the guys' wallets though.
Yeah.
Just for the show or whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I went back and told my manager, and he was like, "Oh yeah, they said they were gonna have someone like that, so just send whoever."
Oh, yeah. Cool. Oh, yeah, that's something.
And I was the only other person on shift, so
We win.
yeah, that was a bit of a win
They
there.
get pizza, you get money, and you see boobies.
Oh my god, baby!
Sounds like a good night to me.
My good night's eating this pizza.
I haven't eaten that much. I can hear you.
You're gonna hear me later too.
I know. I gotta. When I edit this sound, oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
You got another one?
Yeah, I have another story. I don't know if it'll segue into anything, but still at Domino's, my manager, sorry, no, not my manager, the actual boss that bought the Domino's, excuse me. So for the first like 6 to 8 months, this other person owned the Domino's, and then they sold it to this other guy. So this was my new boss. I worked with him for like another year and a half, basically. He was telling me to do something, and I just kind of wasn't getting it. I don't know.
What was he telling you to do? Just like.
It was something. It was something just so mundane. He was telling me where to find something or how to do something. Like,
So I'm listening. I'm just
yeah.
entranced in Lee's eating.
I was about to go out for a delivery, and I was trying to get all the stuff together and all that. And it just wasn't working out. And I was taking it a little bit, but it's whatever. It's Domino's, it's fast food, whatever. And my boss was just like, "Oh, you can't even follow basic instructions. Like, are you an animal? Are you a dog? Do I need to bark orders at you or whatever?"
No.
I was just like, do I need to slap a bitch?
Yeah. You know what, Bradley? You actually reminded me. That did segue into something. Because when I worked at Hungry Jack's, I had this one boss, right? And it's weird because he's like an older dude. And he's got like a real like dry kind of mean sense of humor. And he gets along with all like the chicks, you know? But like,
my boss wasn't joking.
No, he was an actual like asshole though. He was a bit of a fucking asshole, and literally like he used to just like say shit to me or whatever. But literally one time he literally like leaned into me. He literally said like, "You're a fucking loser, Scott. What are you gonna do? Cry? Quit?" He literally said that to me. I was like 14 years old. Yeah, no shit, hey. And literally like it really upset me. But then you know what? Literally like less than like 10, 15 seconds later, because we were making burgers, and he's like, "Scott, can you pass me the thing?" And I literally just like threw the thing at him. I'm like, "Get it yourself, you blah 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 blah." I'm like, oh, he's like, "Oh, I'm just kidding, man." I'm like, "No kidding, well, you don't say that, blah blah blah." You know, I just went off at him, and then he was like nice to me afterwards. But like, that's not cool, you know. Like, but people got to realize in fast food as well. And you know what? Like, this is something I reflect on because like, you know, we all like do the delivery on the side. We like to, you know, for fucking extra cash and whatnot. But like, I see so many people go in there and just absolutely charge like the employees. And sometimes, you know, sometimes it is laziness and not doing the job properly. But sometimes you can literally see they're doing everything they can do and they're just getting orders. And people are like, rah, 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 and they're like, ah, you know?
Yeah,
it's just like
I literally seen a crackhead do that last night. $100. Serious.
Wow.
It's gone on seas and everything.
Wow.
Because his chips are cold.
Yeah.
It was 10 to 10. They shut at 10. Everything's off already. Don't order fast.
Yeah.
I need a drink.
Yeah, we should get some waters all around.
I feel like you need water.
I guess so.
My thing's out back.
I'll just get you a new one. I'll just get you a new one.
It's water break. My tongue's burning from eating that one. I think it was a peri-peri. Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm pretty hurt now. You'll probably notice in the second half. You got me the smallest cup, cunt. I'm gonna be
That's all the smallest cup.
Bro, I'm gonna be finished that in 2 seconds. You're gonna have to walk back to the sink.
Just nurse it.
No, I'm gonna go outside and grab my other one because I can't handle it. It's cold though.
Yeah. It's because the taps are cold.
Oh.
Do you want to just fill it up again? Will that be enough?
Oh. Yeah.
Let's fill it up again.
Okay. It's alright, I'm just...
No, yeah, okay. I know. You know, when I make myself a drink, I always make it, have a skull, and then I have it fill the rest up.
I hate how I drink one of them glasses just before I go to bed because I'm always like full dry, and I piss 20 million times. It's like I pissed more than what's gone in my bladder. It's like my nighttime piss reserve builds up during the day, and then when it's the nighttime asleep, I piss every 10 hours. Every 2 hours.
And you're always guaranteed piss between 3:30 and like 4:15 at night.
Basically. I hate it because I know I get up, especially if I'm working that day. So I've literally got like only an hour until I have to get up. I'm like,
It's like, is it even worth sleeping that much more?
Yeah.
It always is, though.
Okay, we're back. So this part, we're gonna talk a little bit about some personal cooking experiences, like, you know, times that we cook for ourselves or we like cooking. Do you guys like cooking? Or I know like you don't cook
like
too
cooking.
much, but do you like doing it?
on occasions.
Yeah, I like cooking. I like actually cooking new stuff. Like,
Yeah.
actually trying out things. I prefer baking a little bit because I just have a bit of a sweet tooth. But
And
cooking and baking are both very fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I like cooking. You guys know I like cooking. I've cooked for you guys a few times and whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah. What's that?
Oh, I thought you were going to segue into your cooking story.
I am.
I was waiting
Well,
for
because
it.
I gotta. Well, like, look, I'll talk about cooking positively because I do love cooking. You know, I do love cooking. I find it fun and it's really like you know, satisfying to make a good meal, especially make it like a good meal for another person and people. But you know, for me, one reason I love cooking, like especially you do cooking for chicks, right? Because you get, it's gonna be controversial maybe, but good cooking is the easiest way to make a girl moan. Let me explain. Because
That's
you
a
gotta think,
way to say
you
it.
put all like the love and care into it, you get all this and that, and then when they take the first bite, they go, and that's it.
I know you definitely do.
I do.
Food.
Yeah, Scott, when he
Yeah.
eats anything.
But you know, it's hey, it's
Like
a
real life Homer Simpson. Yeah.
Pizza.
pizza is good. But I don't know. I love food. And I love eating. So yeah, I'm very audible with it. Okay, but I got another story. And Lee, I'm calling you out for this one. I'm calling you out. So listen to this. Because this is like this is just something I remember in the moment. I was like, oh my. Okay, so I'll just tell it. So
what did I do this time?
So when me and Lee lived together, and I just started dating my girlfriend at the time, we ended up dating for a while, and she was coming over for dinner. And I was really excited because I really wanted to impress her, and I was like, I'm gonna cook something for Lee as well. And I just started watching Binging with Babish on YouTube, so I was like following recipes and stuff.
Love
so
Babish.
I went out, and I was gonna make this beautiful carbonara. I bought freaking fresh pasta, like good cheese, eggs, pancetta, and all this and stuff. And I cooked it. I cooked it perfectly for the recipe. I plated it up. I gave some to my girlfriend, and I was like, there you go. She's like, thank you. She liked it. And I gave it to Lee. I was like, there you go. Then I sat down at the table and look over, and then Lee had the barbecue sauce bottle all over it. And I literally was looking at the table like, no! In my head, I was like, no!
This is a true story. But I love my barbecue sauce.
No, I know you do.
Mum literally had this barbecue sauce the other day, and it's 30% less salt because it's got blue. I'm like, who bought that? That's never going to get eaten. Mum cracked up because she's like, see, I told you, Glenn.
Yeah. I reckon if someone cooks you something, if you're going to add any condiments, you should have a bite first, and then you can do whatever you want to it, You got to experience the
the actual true taste.
I need that right amount of sauce.
But that was just. So I literally remember in the moment I was like, no, but then whatever. Like she liked it, so I didn't care.
Yeah, you're not impressing me, can't you? You're impressing me.
I'm gonna beep that out.
I was just out of thinking that you might have to pick that one out.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll put in my first beep. But yeah, so that's some experience I've had cooking. What are you guys?
Well, in high school, I had 3 different classes that enabled me to cook. So, which means during year 11 and 12, I was cooking like 3 to 4 times a week, taking food, just having it for lunch, or going home with it, learn some good skills. I know how to make a mean stir fry and stuff like that now.
What do you reckon's like the nicest thing you've ever made?
The nicest thing I've ever made.
Also, I just realized we put cups on the table between the takes, so they're just gonna appear. That's all right.
That's cool. I don't know. Probably something I've baked. I don't know. I can't remember. I cooked so much in high school. I can't remember really like one thing particular.
Okay.
I know we did stir fries and we made these Anzac cookies that are pretty good. I love baking cookies and cupcakes. They're really just fun.
I love eating cookie batter.
I love Anzac cookies when they're like soft in the middle.
Yeah, they're gonna be a little bit chewy, like a little bit chewy.
And what did you say? The cookie batter?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just buy that in a tube.
Yeah. You go to the fridge, just buy it. But don't do it too much.
You do run the risk of salmonella.
Yeah.
Really?
And also just
because it's egg. It's uncooked egg in it.
The more you know. The more you know.
I'm pretty tough. I don't think I'm going to get salmonella somehow.
I
heard your dad.
Yeah, I heard something too. Or maybe it was the TV. Okay.
Oh, yeah, could have.
Alright, let's start that again. Okay, guys. So, I think I said in a previous video. Hang on a sec.
Good, because look at Braddy's face. He's trying to say. From this angle, it looks like you're trying so hard to compose yourself.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, hang on a sec. Shut up! Okay, I think we're good. Okay, cool. Alrighty, guys. I'm pretty sure I said in a previous video, I said how, like, to a lot of, like, just, like, normie people, right? People, like, the way they kind of, like, break the norm or, like, have a bad habit is, like, indulge in food, right? They go to the car park and we've all had those moments where we've absolutely indulged in food and just done, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, to cap this episode off, let's talk about a time where we've absolutely indulged ourselves and then we're going to reenact ourselves doing it, so to say.
Can I start? Because
You can start, Bradley.
I feel like mine's tame, but it's still just why. So I really like my 2-minute ramen. Right, it's really good, and any flavor I'll take it. But mee goreng flavor is the best. I can't remember the company's name, but it's so iconic. I started having like 2 at a time after.
Too much noodles.
Yeah, well, that's
it doesn't
the thing.
stop there.
This one time I tried it because I was like really hungry. I was just like, fuck it. I cooked 4 packets of noodles and
At once?
yeah, and I had all of that in one sitting.
Wow. Did you use all the flavor satchels?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I made sure it was all dispersed.
Were they all
and
the
stuff.
same
I did
flavor?
it like, yeah,
What the?
I would have just ate one at a
But now-
time.
I've got a hack. There was this like spicy Thai chicken that we had at home. You put hoisin sauce in that, and then sriracha as well.
Yeah, it's
And it's
And a fried
spicy,
egg,
and it's
if you
just
want.
yeah.
I want to
Sunny
make
side
you ate
up
all
for me.
4 of them noodles.
I did.
Okay.
And
I thought you ate
what did that look like? Do you want me to hold your mic for you?
Well,
Ready?
I don't know. It's like just me eating them.
Yeah, just eat it. Just eat it up.
Well, like,
Oh, you're hungry?
well, I'd usually like smash them up and stuff, so they're little tiny ones, so you don't have to like slurp it up or anything. And then you just like, it's like literally level in this bowl and just
Just like cereal. Eating like cereal.
basically eating it.
Makes me
Like,
feel so ill.
Well, I like scooping it up in my mouth. I like the waterfall of noodles. Just
hey,
like,
I'm not.
It's going well in Japan.
I'm not proud of this moment, okay?
Okay. I'm waiting.
And yeah, it's just like I finished them and I was just like, I was like so full, and I literally just like laid down and then sat on YouTube for like 2 hours. And I was just like, oh, I'm so fucking full.
Damn.
I'm so full.
All right.
Basically,
Yeah. That's a lot of sodium.
it is a lot of sodium, and I only have 1 packet at a time now, folks.
Yeah. I can't do more than like 2 packs. Have you got one?
Yeah, well.
All right.
Mine's not necessarily like main food. Mine's more like
Yeah.
when you go to like Coles or the fuel station, depending on how late it is, and like you're watching a movie, something and you're paying for it, so you get your crispy M&Ms or original. I change it up sometimes to spice it up, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, got to get your Skittles as well, and then sometimes like definitely a choppy drink as well, because like you got to get a flavoured drink.
That bubble.
That's a pizza.
Yeah.
And then what else?
Makes it
And then
gas.
same,
So, like, a
and then like
grease
some,
bubble or something.
and then another random packet of something if I
Yeah.
feel like it. And then by the time you've eaten like 1 full pack, you feel because you've had the milk pretty quickly as well.
Yeah.
And then by the second pack, you're like, I can't eat that 3rd pack.
Yeah.
Next minute, the block of chocolate's gone too.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Yeah. And then you look up, and then it's literally this title of the movie. All before the opening credits, you're like, well, that was that.
I do have popcorn a lot
Yeah.
in movies.
Yeah. And what do you like after?
I like, can't roll over.
Nice.
Like, literally,
It's
like
just
I'm sitting at the moment.
Food
but,
coma,
like,
hard.
yeah. Picture me like no, but seriously, when you say food coma, like people are like, oh yeah, I'm in a food coma. I'm like, no, seriously, I can't even talk.
This guy starts like mumbling and
Yeah.
slurring.
Oh
and
yeah, they've
Yeah.
seen it. They've seen it.
Oh, Yeah. I have to give I have to give an honorable mention in regards to like a food thing with you in the cinema with the Skittles. Remember, Lee literally.
dude.
Yeah. So
This is dangerous.
yeah. So how you almost drowned yourself with Skittles? Let me explain. So we're watching a movie. We saw King Arthur. And
That's right. I've done it with you too.
Yeah.
Okay,
And we've
I've done
had
it
like
twice.
snacks and whatnot. One of them was Skittles, and we're literally scooping
Just-
snacks into our mouth. And Lee literally scoops the Skittles in his mouth. He's chewing. He's got lots of them, but then it turns into like that paste and it gets sticky.
The
Yeah.
sweet saliva.
Yeah, and then the sweet saliva dripped down his throat, so his teeth are stuck together, and he's swallowing his own spit and going and just choked for like 10 minutes straight.
He could have died.
He could have, but he didn't.
I'm pretty sure I'd actually told you that I'd previously done that, and then
I think he did it again soon after. Hey, there's a Skittle. You can't resist the Skittles. But okay, I gotta get an honorable mention for another one because this one was recent. But when we went out to lunch the other week with your workmates, a few who watched the show, so hello, hey guys.
Hello.
But you probably saw me. We had like all you can eat, and I don't know what it was about the food, but
He crushed himself.
it crushed me so badly. I was at the end of the table like, and I wanted to like socialize and like just talk to the people who I'm going. I don't go out very often. I'm trying to go out and socialize. Then I eat too much. And I'm literally like, I felt like I was drunk. I was like, I gotta literally like.
Don't worry.
Write
Me
it
and the
out.
other person next to me were getting lots of humour.
Oh man,
was quite
I'm glad
funny
someone
to
did
watch.
because I wasn't. I was in
But you
pain.
didn't eat like a great. You ate a good amount without eating excessively.
I don't know. Yeah,
Well,
I just
it's
went
'cause
for it.
You ate quickly and then
Yeah.
you had dessert straight away.
Yeah.
Because we're at a buffet
Yeah.
where you
Yes.
can eat.
Yeah. That was me. Yeah. So that was that one. But like,
It literally looked like you were drunk. Like exactly what
I
you look
actually
like when you
felt
were drunk.
intoxicated on something. Yeah.
It's not a pretty sight.
No, it wasn't. But okay, and I got one more, and this is just like one that's a testament to my apparent. Yeah, it's funny. Like I'm a fast eater, right? You guys like, like it's so funny though because like I remember like even going to your house growing up. Like I'd have dinner with your family, and then I just eat, and my plate's gone, and your mum's like, "Do you want another one?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." But like, then she'd give me another one anyway, so I'd eat it. But you know, I'd eat fast. But I'm actually the slowest eater in like my family. Like next to my sisters and next to my mum and whatnot, I'm the slowest eater. So that's why I don't think I'm fast. But anyway, but so one time
You don't stop talking, your food's gone. That to me is fast.
Like he can literally be having a conversation
I
with
chew
you.
and talk at the same time.
And now I can understand why the person at Hungry Jack's what you were special for 4 months.
God damn, bro.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That was a good one. But so yeah, one time, this is ages ago, I was probably like 20, 21, and like me and my mate used to like get on Skype and like webcam and play games and just chill whatever. And we were like drinking a lot at the time. Like we were both at home like drinking, you know. And we both ordered pizza from the same place to see who would get it first. And he got his first, even though he lived further from the place, but they must have gone to me on the way back. But anyway, so we're on webcam and we both got pizzas and we're both talking and like looking at each other. And I'm eating while we're talking this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then about like 10 minutes later, he's like, "Hey, Scott, have you tried your pizza yet?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's already gone." And I open up the empty box and he's like, What the hell?" He's like, "I've literally been watching you this whole time. I didn't even see you eat it." I'm like, "I don't know, I was hungry." So is Lee. I'm actually kind of hungry too, still.
That wasn't as good as it looked.
It's been out for a while now. And speaking of a while, I think maybe that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, because this is
Good,
definitely
good,
going
good.
on for a
Yeah.
fucking while.
38 minutes, not too bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
See ya. Nah, like, share, subscribe,
Yeah.
comment.
send us
on
an
all the
email.
socials.
And
Yeah.
you know, keep watching. We've got lots of stuff planned. We're constantly scurrying behind the scenes, putting stuff together. We're not just eating on camera. You know, we're this is a good.
But you know,
excuse.
Getting our tablecloth still.
this is part of the budget. So when we get more budget, we can do bigger and better things than just food.
Yeah,
So wait for that.
yeah. Wait for that. Anyway, you guys.
Hopefully Bray changes his hat too.
You know what? I don't think we've commented on the hat the whole time.
What's wrong with the hat? What's wrong with the
Friendly.
hat? I look like a guy from the 1950s, maybe,
Yeah,
just
if you
because
had
of the
that bloody
mustache.
tobacco pipe, and you're solving a bloody crime
Yeah,
or
you're
something.
solving mysteries. Yeah, or he's
He's a hobo fucking Sherlock Holmes.
Hobo Holmes.
Hobo Holmes. Oh my god, that's good. All right, let's leave it there.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya.